Hey Jams, to my returning subscribers. Hi, welcome back. To my new subscribers. Hi, welcome to Diadem's Diary. My name is Diadem, and in this channel, I mostly just talk about the lessons that I learned throughout the month or my thought process throughout the month while I show you my process of making a garment. It could be from scratch or it could just be from whatever I already cut out and make into a new outfit. Um, or it's a day vlog or just like a combination of different days. I'm going to be straightforward. Most of my videos are not just like a full day vlog. It's a combination of different days throughout the month that I think that are very interesting. Well, the thought process and or the lesson that I learned in this month of September, I realized that I have been very prideful, and it's not even in the way that you think that prideful people behave. If you don't believe me, let me explain, okay? So I was walking to the park from my house and I noticed that I look down when I walk. And I started to think, do I do this constantly? And I realized, yeah, lately I have been walking with my head down. And I tend to look up less at my surroundings when I walk because I'm trying to prevent myself from falling into a hole or stepping into dog poop. And that is a big issue because if I constantly keep looking down, I don't see what is ahead of me or see if there's a threat around me or even see like the beauty that surrounds me. I remember watching a Psych2Go video explaining the way you walk says about your personality. And I remember the video saying that when those who walk slow with their heads down tend to be warriors, like worry, not warriors as in like fighting, but like worries as in like you're constantly in your head. And they those people, not only are they warriors, but they tend to um always look out for themselves. And I feel like that's in a good way or in a bad way. I really don't know in that aspect. But yes, I have been a little bit worried about my future lately, and it has been weighing me down so much. And my question to myself is like, why am I constantly worried about something I have no full control over, like my future? The one thing I have control over is my present time. And like at the age of 25, we have high expectations of ourselves. And when I mean we, I mean me. um, if you could relate, then you know that you are not alone. Okay. Um, we are most times at this age, at the age of 25, we're expected to have our own house or be married or have the dream job or have money to survive and thrive and also be at home with our kids and our spouse. We are supposed to also be well cultured, as in like travel all over the world, be in many places at once, and also be well connected for everything. If you need something, you know a guy. If you need something, you know some person who knows some person that does what you want to do or like that has what you want to have. And we need to have all of this by 25. That's a lot. That's like and that's like crazy because how is that even possible? Seriously, how is it possible? If I didn't drop out of school at the age of 17, how am I supposed to achieve all of that in just a short amount of time? Because literally majority of my life I've been in school trying to get my education, trying to do what my parents want me to do. So like How am I supposed to be meeting the expectations of 25-year-olds in the 1980s when we're in 2023? Times have completely changed in ways we can even imagine. Well, besides that being said, um, you are probably still asking, how does this relate to being proud? Well, this relates to being proud because, like, when I worry, it's like me telling God or the universe, whoever you believe, that I could handle my future myself, and and He can't do it. Just because of the situation I am in right now, I forget what my dreams are, and I'm telling God or the universe that I can achieve my dreams by myself with my own power. And the thing is, like, I can't achieve my dreams by myself with my own power because I, the thing is, I cannot see or control my future. God can. He knows what he knows when it's time for me to be found out or to even become big, or when the next step needs to be taken. Well, maybe I can get there by myself, but it'll feel like something is missing. And I'd rather fulfill my life with purpose than just do it because the next person is doing it. And it kind of reminds me of when I was in Fashion Week. Oh my goodness, the Philly Fashion Week. I was partnered with this fashion freshman student. So it was our first time volunteering for the backstage for the fashion show. One time during our conversation, she told me that she was nervous, and I asked her, "Why are you nervous?" And she said she doesn't want to leave a bad impression. Then she asked me if I was afraid that I would leave a bad impression. I told her, no, not really. And then she asked me, like, why am I not afraid? And she said, like, don't you remember on our first meeting that they said that our first impression will help us get a job with the designer, because that's what happened to one of their other volunteers. I told her, yeah, I remember that moment, but I don't have control over that. And that's the first time I actually realized, like, I don't have control over what people think about me or what my future holds, or like outside things. I can only control myself and how I behave and what I'm doing right now. And like, I told her, like, if the designer likes me, that is fine. If the designer doesn't like me, that is okay too. I'm not here to be liked. I am here to help them get their designs on the runway on time and undamaged. And I think that's where I feel like that's where mostly, or we mostly always think whenever something is about somebody else, we're always thinking about ourselves and like how to make this more about us. That sounds more narcissistic than proud, but like at the end of the day, we're going to be like, oh, I did that, I did this, I helped that, I did. And that's very prideful. And that's not what the whole entire thing's mostly about. It's about helping the other person. So like that's why I was telling her, like, I don't really have control over whatever the designer thinks about me. I only have control about what I think about myself and what I'm doing right now and how to get their stuff going. But there's no, like I said, there's no way I could control my future. I can't control my past. I can only control what I do today. I still planning on making plans, and I'll tell God, like, here are my plans, and you could do whatever you want with it. You could put your stamp of approval on it, you could edit it, or you could just trash the whole entire thing, and like, we could go from there. I just need to have faith that He got it, and well, all I need to do is to continue crafting my skills and my talents, and I need to like stop worrying about the future because I know God knows what He's doing. that is my thought process throughout the whole entire month. Let me know where in your life you need to stop worrying about and just let God or the universe, like I said, whatever you believe in, just do what He wants to do, His thing. Thank you for listening and have a lovely day. Bye.